Hey everybody, David here for Handsome Phantom. We are at PAX East 2020 in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm joined by Ben Smith, and we are talking about Disc Room.
Yeah, Disc Room, for sure.
You had a chance to play it earlier this week?
I did, and these are the same people who made the game Minute, M-I-N-I-T. So if you're familiar with that, you know that quality, gameplay in short chunks is the name of the game, and that's no different with Disc Room for sure.
And it's coming from Devolver Digital.
Devolver's publishing it. It's hard to find a bad quality game from Devolver, for sure.
What are you doing in Disc Room?
I didn't 100% catch what the character is, but they're definitely some sort of a factory worker in the hazmat suits, and they're going in trying to navigate through different levels. And so every level is basically, there's some sort of like saw blade disc in the middle, and then it, mayhem unleashes. And so your goal is to essentially avoid those spinning blades for as long as possible. Once you do die, you might get an upgrade, you might unlock a different room, so there's benefits to dying as well. You don't want to do it too fast because you want to accomplish certain objectives, but you have to die eventually to make sure that you can progress.
Awesome. What are the upgrades like? What are you collecting in the game?
For sure there was a dash. Somehow you could bounce projectiles back, like defend against them as well. But the most important part is the speed and being able to maneuver around the saw blades. And some of it gets pretty crazy because you have maybe one thing starting out in the level, and then by the end of the level you have 5 or 7 or 10 different types of discs that are trying to kill you, essentially.
Awesome. Yeah, it certainly looks like a very violent, fast, and frantic game. What do you think is the first thing that people are going to notice when they play Disc Room?
I think just the kinetic gameplay, like the moment-to-moment gameplay of it is just, you've got to be on your toes. If you even take a second to think about it, you're going to be dead, probably. The blades are going to chew you up. So I think people are just going to notice how fast-paced it is. You can get in. The nice thing about it, though, is that you play a level, maybe you can't pass it, or you play a level and you do get past it, you can just put it down, pick it right back up as soon as you want. So it's a game that can be played in like small chunks or long periods of time and just be just as enjoyable.
Awesome. Do you have a release date?
I do not have a release date, but I understand that's 2020 is what they're aiming for.
Cool. Very cool game. Ben, we are covering a lot of cool games this week at PAX. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, check our YouTube page and our main website, handsomephantom.com, where we have all of our written and video content. We got tons of stuff coming this week.
For sure.
Also, check us out on Patreon, because that's where you can support us. Thank you for showing me Disc Room, Ben.
You got it.
And keep up with handsomephantom.com.